Hello Taurus, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is the 12th to the 26th of April 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Retro Spirit Oracle, which I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Taurus for the 12th to the 26th of April 2021. What messages are here for Taurus for the next couple of weeks? What does Taurus need to know now? So let's just fan that out. And let's see what you get. Earth. Right. Time for grounding, setting down firm, solid roots in something, laying down a proper, secure foundation to allow your plans to grow into fruition. And once they've done that, be stable and secure, and you've got power. Now, in this card, this sort of idea of power sort of asks, what are you giving your power away to? And it sort of suggests you may need to reclaim your own power. It sort of shows a businesswoman nowadays. She's not looking too happy, actually. She sort of feels she should be in control, but she's got a sense she's not as in control as she'd like to be. Although she may well be putting out a facade of being empowered and in control, but her phone slipped out of her hand and there's no battery. So it sort of suggests, what have you given your power over to? And I get a sense that sort of suggests slow down and make sure that you're setting down firm, solid foundations for what it is you want to work towards, in order to feel more secure, in order to truly be in control and empowered. So there you have power and earth as your two oracle cards. But let's see where the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Taurus for the 12th of April to the 26th of April 2021. What messages are here for Taurus at this time? What does Taurus need to know? So I have chosen the Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot, and I'll be using the 8-card spread that I like to do, with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are now, the second 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you face at this time. Then the next 2 cards will offer you some guidance from Spirit or divine energies. And as you work towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this period. So let's see what you get. You've started off with the 7 of Cups, indicating a bit of confusion and not sure which way to go. And the Fool. So there's a sense of a new beginning possibly. But let's just put the rest of the cards down. You've got the Queen of Wands, that's all about power, and the Nine of Wands as your challenge. Shows temperance, and the 10 of Wands in your guidance row. And your outcome cards, wow, it's all very emotional. It's the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Lovely. And at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, needing stability, structure, and holding on to what is of value to you. But you know, that's the upside of the Four of Pentacles. It's about having that security around you, have it all about you, and holding on to it. However, the downside is that it may cause stagnation. It may cause a lack of growth. And it, often this is depicted as someone cut out from the rest of what's the society, cut away from, or held back from the fun of life, because he's so focused on holding what he has. So that's at the bottom of the deck for you. But where you begin, this sort of shows that there's a need to really ascertain what options are around you at the moment, and which ones are tangible, which ones can lead to something solid and firm and well-founded, and which ones are just pie in the sky. There's a sense here that there's something you want to go for, that requires a leap of faith, but there's a worry of whether it's just a foolish quest, or something that's that you may worry that you don't succeed in because you haven't set the proper foundations, made the clear preparations, and whether it's something that's just going to go nowhere. So there's a desire to leap into something, but at the same time there's a fear that it's the wrong direction, or it's not going to work out anyway. So you're in a juxtaposition here. This is a card of not moving forward, whereas this is a card of leaping forward without any care, with almost carelessly. So it sort of suggests you begin this time in a bit of a dilemma of not knowing whether to go for something fully or not. There's a sense here that if you go for it, you just got to jump right in and take your chances. But there's a fear of making the wrong choice, of not seeing things clearly, worrying about being deluded and fooled by what is on offer. So your challenges here as well, the Queen of Wands is all about adventure. So there's the challenge of whether you want to rush into this with a sense of adventure and a spirit of passion, or whether you want to hold back and keep yourself secure and safe. And that sort of sits there with the Four of Pentacles. So it's almost like the challenge is deciding again between leaping into something, feeling that this is something that sparks your passion, this is something that feels exciting and adventurous, and surely because of that it must be right. But there's that voice on your shoulder saying, be wary, hold your guard. You've suffered a lot. You've had a lot of struggles and a lot of fights. You've, for what you want, and you're not sure whether you trust this. That's the sense I get. You're thinking maybe you stay where things are safe and hold what you have around you securely. So this time begins in quite a dilemma. Do you rush into something because it's exciting and you feel passionate about it, or have you learned lessons? Are you cautious because of past battles and struggles? So your guidance says temperance, balance. You need to, I get a sense that this could be solved by a little bit of the caution and a little bit of the adventure. And I get a sense here that, the temperance here is sort of taking it slowly, slow down, let it take root and grow in its own time without allowing it to carry you further than you feel, or faster than you feel comfortable going. Temperance is about taking two different energies, and blending them to make something magical. So that sense of needing to slow down and hold things back so that you feel secure and safe, and that sense of wanting to just dash into this exciting new adventure, you need to take a little bit of both. So, dip your toe in, but don't dive right in head first. That's the sense I get from the temperance today. And you've also got here the 10 of Wands, suggesting that whatever it is you want to go for, this is going to be a lot of work. You're taking on, if you dive into this, you're taking on a lot of responsibility, a lot of head. You'll carry the load. So if this is about relationships, for those of you that feel this is resonating on a personal, emotional level with your relationships, this suggests that whatever you're getting into, this is going to take a lot of work, and you may well be the one who does all the work in this possible relationship. If it's talking to you about, taking on a new role at work or taking on a new job, it suggests that, you certainly can do it if you have the passion for it and if you're excited about it. There's nothing wrong with that, but be warned that it's going to be a lot of work, that you're taking on a big load that, may well lead you to a place of security and comfort in the end, but it's going to be a long haul, and you're carrying a burden as you go. You're carrying the weight of it. And where is it taking you? To a new relationship. Whether this is, this is the excitement, the joy of feeling that connection with something or someone. So, reading it in a personal line, sort of for those of you who feel this is about relationships for you, it shows a new beginning, a new connection, feeling that excitement, that spark, but, that's just the beginning. This is a connection that holds a lot of potential for growth and a deep, well-rooted, meaningful connection or relationship or partnership of any sort. But it doesn't promise at this stage that that's where it's going to go. I get a sense that, it has the potential for that, because you've got the Queen of Wands as well there, and this is mastering your emotions, mastery on an emotional and empathic and love level. So this is about you having found that meaningful and joyful connection and partnership. So it bodes pretty well. But looking at the rest of the cards, there's certainly a warning here that it's going to be a lot of work on your side. And I don't know what there's no indication that it's balanced, in that it's equal give and take. But it sort of certainly shows you you'll be on top of your emotions, and you'll be I get a sense of you diving in deeply and enjoying that sense of being immersed in love for a new role or a new partner. But and you know, from that you're able to feel fairly stable, and you're able to deal with what comes your way with a sense of compassion and empathy. I get a sense though that you'll be the one doing most of the work. You'll be carrying it through. And you know, there's a warning here about giving your power over to someone else or something else just to make it work, just to feel that you've got what you're dreaming of, that you have what you're wishing for. So there is a lot of potential for you to find a meaningful partnership, whether it's work related, you know, it's you in a new job, or you in a new home, or you in a new friend or lover. But there, if you're feeling cautious, if you're feeling nervous about it, your gut instinct is telling you that, and it's a good feeling, because there's you need to hold on to your own power. Don't give your power over to someone else and lose yourself just to make a connection work in the long term, because it sort of shows you'll be doing all the work for a long time. But if you're willing to take things slowly and insist that things go slowly in as much as you can, you'll be able to set down firm, solid roots and a secure foundation, and from that things can grow in their own time, slower than you'd like perhaps, but grow to something that is stable and flourishing. So to sum up, there you've got, you're at a point where you there's something you can dive straight into, but you're a little uncertain about whether it's secure in that, whether this is something that is as good as it seems. And rightly so, because the cards warn that you could, could be a wonderful, exciting adventure, but it's something that may be unstable. And if you want it to be stable, you're going to have to slow it down, balance things out, temper things, moderate things, keep things on an even keel slowly. And you're going to have to be juggling these two different energies. One saying go, 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 it's great, and the other one saying, whoa, this isn't, I want to hold on to what I know is stable now. And if you're willing to dive right in, you be prepared that, you may yield your power unaware, unconsciously. You may give over your power to something or someone else. But there is a possibility that it can be something that is meaningful and mature and emotionally rewarding for you. But I get a sense that the cards warn to take things slowly, be carefully, lay firm foundations right from the beginning, because if you want it to work, that's what's going to make it work. And it's, you need to hold on to what is of value to you. So there you go, Taurus. Something exciting to leap into, but there's a caution to not dive headfirst into it. Rather take things slowly and carefully in order to get the best out of it. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.